Hi, and good afternoon, everybody, here on the Weather Nerds YouTube channel. I wanted to give you guys an update here for this afternoon. We've had some changes from the Storm Prediction Center on what we can expect here for today. I want to kind of break it down for you a little bit, as we're going to be dealing not only with that severe weather, not for just today, but really from today straight into your Sunday. It's going to be quite busy, to say the least. So we got a couple of rounds of severe weather. Right now, it's kind of showing what's going on currently, just some active weather. Nothing severe out there for the moment. Here coming in at portions of Kansas near Junction City and Manhattan. But again, we're going to see things really get cracking, especially late tonight, late into the evening hours and into tonight. We got two separate rounds to watch for. So let me go ahead and give you the latest here from the Storm Prediction Center as far as the outlook, okay? We have two separate areas that I want to highlight here for you. All right, now as we take a look at this first one here for the categorical outlook here, one thing you notice is we get two separate areas of enhanced area. This up here toward the north, up here toward Kansas, that is going to be predominantly for the evening hours here for tonight. This other area down here, this will be going into the early morning hours for tomorrow. The latest high-resolution model data is kind of showing two separate areas and two thunderstorm clusters that are going to be kind of firing up here as a result. So let's go ahead and break down the categories here quickly for you. The greatest tornado risk will be for the stuff during the evening hours, excuse me, here across the western portions of Kansas. See a big area there, and the 5% there in the brown for tornado activity. The high wind activity with that second cluster of storms, that'll be for the overnight early morning hours there across Oklahoma and Texas, with that second cluster of storms that are expected to fire up during the early morning hours. And then the large hail in both those segments there, you kind of see them lining up here again for the evening and for tomorrow morning. So that's what we're kind of generally looking at right now. What I want to do is I want to give you a kind of a breakdown of this. We're going to look at the simulated radar, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to step you through this and show you how this is going to kind of progress here as we go through the next, say, 24 hours or so. So this is what I'm looking at right here. This is the latest, kind of the extended 12Z 48-hour high-resolution model here, taking us here for the next day or so. So I want you to kind of take a look at this. So let me go ahead and stream you through here real quick, and I'll take you through this here as we are going to see this activity here through this evening. Not looking bad. Time codes here in your top right-hand corner. And watch what happens here as we head here toward the evening hours. We're heading till about, say, 6 o'clock Central Time. See that cluster of storms that are starting to fire there across portions of Kansas in there. That is going to be the main concern there. Oops, let me get off there. I'm on the right function here. Let me go back here. I do want to highlight this. So we're talking about this area in here. This will be the first cluster of storms that'll be needs to watch. That'll be possible tornadic, as well as some severe weather as that punches up into Nebraska. So as that low's pulling out, that'll be here going in for the early evening hours. Okay, that'll be that first cluster. And then that kind of rides up into Nebraska. And then as we head into the early morning hours, you see by 2, 3 o'clock in the morning there, you see that next breakout cluster of thunderstorms in there. That'll have to be watched during the early morning hours. So we're talking about this cluster of storms down here. So we have two different events, two different clusters that'll kind of fire off. One that'll be for the early evening hours, and then another one during the early morning hours down there toward Texas and over toward Oklahoma. So I'll go ahead and stream this out for you again for the second cluster as it moves off toward the east as we go into, say, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. And then we'll have the severe weather that'll shift into the morning hours as that cluster moves into Missouri and into portions of Arkansas and Iowa as that low begins to pull on out. That low will be pulling up into Nebraska as we head into Friday morning, and that'll move off that severe weather off toward the east. So again, two separate areas to watch for that severe weather that'll be coming in here for today. I will be doing some live severe weather coverage of that event during that time. So if you're catching this recording a little bit later in the day, you can do so and participate in that. I'm also going to be doing a weather radio giveaway, trying to build the subscriber base up here a little bit. So if you want to go ahead and get a chance to win a weather radio, all you got to do is like, again, subscribe and share if you could do that, and I would appreciate that, and help me get to 5,000 subscribers. That's what I'm trying to shoot for here in the next few months or so. We'll see how it works out. So again, looking at the big picture right now here for this evening, nothing severe out there for this afternoon right now currently, but as we head toward the early evening hours, say after about 6 o'clock or so, we're expecting some activity to really start firing up there across Kansas and Nebraska. And then during the early morning hours, which is dangerous there across portions of Oklahoma and Texas with that next cluster of storms as it goes into the morning hours. All right, that is your noon update here for today. Again, I appreciate everybody checking in on the channel, and we'll see you again here for late this afternoon. Hopefully, I'll be doing some live coverage at that time. You guys take it easy. Have a good, safe, and pleasant afternoon, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.